No, it's not this building, it's the next one. Hello, guys. Coming through.
Tell me you brought good news.
Well, it's
Oh, Envoy, you return.
I
And
do.
you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I let my killer go free.
You what? Oh boy. Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
Well, it is. So, he showed remorse. He agreed to leave. The Emperor told me to carry his well. I don't owe you an explanation. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal, political. He showed remorse, I forgive him. I'm not a monster. And I'm alive.
Well, that wasn't your decision to make.
How was it?
You did put her in charge.
We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the living lands without resistance or fear.
I don't respond to you,
Still,
honey.
now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Let me deal with her. We have history.
Do you hear yourself? You honestly think a little history is enough to spare us the hangman's noose?
Yes.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here. The dream is called.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Where does Fiormas and Vano fit in with this dream scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
Oh, interesting. How does one do Animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort.
I know I'm gonna
They
leave
are
this town. I
scholars
don't want to.
and
Can I come
keenly
back?
aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire is at war with the Dream Scourge. And
Is
we
that
need
stuff to
allies
do
on our
here?
side.
Animancy sounds pretty interesting, actually.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire.
Mm.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, Now would be the time.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh no. Can I come? Would I be able to return here? I have stuff. Oh. Hello, Ludwin. Whom else can it be? His sword is on fire. And so are you, I.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwin. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Ludwin, it's been a long time. You're my mentor. You really don't remember me?
You survived this long. So at least my tutelage wasn't put to waste. Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you. There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Let the man explain himself, Inquisitor.
He needs to listen for a change. I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you
I don't
cower.
like her. I'm not gonna be.
The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame
I'm
is
sorry
mine,
about me.
and mine alone.
No, it isn't.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
It's not.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen
She
nothing
gives
but
this
us at our weakest.
Strong vibe.
What say you?
Well, first of all, you give a strong vibe of the High Commander in Kirkwall in Dragon Age 2. Are you familiar? Is like emulation? I don't remember her name now. You are being too hard on the
You
ambassador.
only knew the restraint I'm showing.
don't
If you're
care.
done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Is she always like this?
Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me.
Oh,
As for
God.
you, envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
I don't think we are on the same page. It will be displeasant for you. Ominous fire.
She is going to be a problem.
She isn't, though. Your problem, never mind. You didn't have to take the blame for me, I appreciate it.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwig already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath.
No, don't count
Put
on
her
it.
out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Animanters are a danger to themselves, not to us.
True, but there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her.
Really, she's
Safe travels.
possessed.
I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when we're ready to go to Fjord.
Oh, yes, I can still continue. Investigating
Never
the
a
zone.
dull moment when you're around.
I'll be going now. I gotta level up. Nice. So, I guess we're going for might. I want strength. Another ability point, and for the companions as well. Nice. What do we have here? Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increase his damage reduction. Well, yeah, you can use that. Marius. Oh. I have to unlock all of them abilities. Okay, here you go. I only did that for the achievements, but hey. Oh yeah, and I forgot my phone. My phone. Wizard, got wizard, got it. So I can spend this point freely. I kind of wasted that one. Or did I? I don't know. Blast. Power attacks will bounce, explode on impact. Bounce. Damage by 1 for 25%. That would be useful because I'm kind of doing that spells. Oh, it bounces 6 times and it's also pretty strong, and it's twice as much. That'll be pretty strong. And on rank 2, okay, I can do myself a rank 2 here. Because that will give me protection from archers. Alright, that's nice. But I don't really do those attacks much, so I guess I'll go for Crackling Bolt or Arcane Veil. This will be my damage then. Ooh, Returning Soul. I'm not sure what I want right now. Brainstorm, ring on fire, blast of frost, freezing fear, pool of aura. Oh, nice. Okay, I will definitely like this one, and then I can do like a thunderstorm or blizzard or something. Or this missile salvo. So many choices. I'm so bad with choices. Ugh. I'll get this to rank 2. I'm playing it kind of safe and defensively. Not sure how I feel about it. I have you guys to talk to. I still have a couple of things to uncover quest-wise. And if I select this for my tracking, let's show on map. No, it does not. Shame, really. I wonder what's in this treasure. Okay, off I go. No, not off I go. I need to track a quest I want to do now. So perhaps the one that is here. I probably reach it from there. Bottom there. Fine, I still have this to uncover, so let's go here. No, that's fast. Let's travel to camp. I'll be able to return. Because I really would appreciate a new companion. So perhaps I'll do it differently. Perhaps I'll go to the Clavager's Landing and I'll see if I'll be able to go to the new zone and then come back to this zone to finish stuff up with potentially a new companion. I know there are 4 because I looked it up already. So...
Look alive, boys. We've got company.
Oh yeah, I had this quest here as well, but I'll come back to it. Now, where's the... Huh? I need to get that. Okay. I'm not sure if the game doesn't crash on me. Probably does. Okay then. I see. The light is just that we are going there. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a camp here and try to improve my weapons and whatnot a little bit. And also, I had this unique. No, not this unique, but where is it? Here. Another active skill. Nice. Now, I think I also have some weapons, some armors to destroy, right? How does it look like? Okay, this is getting destroyed. This is also getting destroyed. This is getting destroyed. Oh, this one's nice. But now we're going for Mage. Now for the upgrades. You can upgrade the common one. Twice. Okay, finally. I have a fine wand. Fantastic. I have fine rope, fine wand, fine grimoire. And I think... I mean, I'm not using it, so I don't think I'll be going for it. But I should be a little bit stronger, right? We can stash stuff here. Or sell them, I don't know. Those guys wanted to talk to me.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Should I also be offended that he changed his mind?
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
I'm just a walking saint. I mean, I'm just a walking, living saint. It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Mercy, I try not to shed bloodshot. I try not to shed blood unless I have to.
That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Inquisitor's Ludwig's approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodika herself.
I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
A promise to someone. That same someone you wish you could raise from the dead?
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Ask away.
Okay.
Check your bedroll for fang worms.
Where are you? Let's talk.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you think you've seen forests, think again. Emerald Stair is where nature goes to try out some new stuff.
Interesting.
The trees there are fertilized by the corpses of people who thought they knew what they were getting into when they got there. But past that is the strange stuff. Ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along, Mario.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
I'd like to
Ask
know more
away.
about you. I understand you grew up on Solace.
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
It sounds like you and Solace didn't part on the best of times.
I see. Let's lay this out, Envoy. I won't ask what herbs you ingest before the gods start talking to you, and you don't ask me questions about my past. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional.
That was unnecessary, aggressive. Challenge accepted. Interesting. We'll try it another time.
All right. Can't say you'll get a different answer, though.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the living land?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for.
Impressive.
And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
You killed that?
No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What language is that you're speaking?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
I thought I recognized it.
I hear Pargrunin all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace.
Can you teach it to me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
I assume Blessing is very.
Ah, right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
Something can tell me about you, how you handle the situations in the Gleaming Balrog.
Oh? Do tell.
Do you get people walking up there to threat you?
More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation by going after people who have one. Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came by it honestly.
You seem to get really upset when someone mentions Solace.
We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem.
One day I'll get through that cold, hard exterior.
Right. Well, until then, let's just keep things professional.
Did you really poison the drink, or were you bluffing?
No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdude walking doesn't deserve that kind of death. They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. Question is, why would he drink from that cup?
He probably wasn't.
Well, that much is obvious. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable of. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder. What do you need? Right, changing the subject.
That's enough for now, thank you.
Until next time.
Why do you want to keep talking to me?
Fior Messi Verno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
You don't seem that excited about Fio.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful
Just
for your
glad I can
expertise.
help. Right, changing the subject.
Was that?
You too.
You do too. You did it too. Okay. We're going. Ready for whatever challenge. Oh.
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know.
I got you, buddy. Do you have to...
A
talk with
killer
me?
freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why?
Because I'm just such a good
Should he
person.
not suffer for your pain?
He should, though. Fuck off. Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way.
It is mine, though, so...
A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
I'm kind of excited for the evil playthrough that I might do. Okay, now the other way. Let's go. I wonder if I'll be able to actually come back here, but I'll make a save, and if I cannot, then...
Something doesn't feel right here. Never has.
Envoy.
Yes. Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
There are more of you?
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your Mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Huh. Okay, I already have friends in all the places.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business, I'm looking into
Well,
the
just
dream
remember to
pouch.
cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
Don't take it personally. Lou has no capacity for happiness.
Yikes. Whatever happened between you two, I'm glad you made it out alive. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
I know, right?
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Okay, save number 27. Let's travel to Emerald Stairs. And towards the new companion?
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I got a second chance at life. He deserves one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Their order might have started in Ida, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
And it's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means
Rather
that
than
with all due
die.
professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Because they like to have philosophical discussions and talk in poems.
So they do mean us harm.
Funny. Keep joking when the envoy starts sprouting mushrooms and attacking everyone.
Easy, Marius. Whatever this is, I don't think she has the Dream Scourge.
Well, you can't fault me for being thorough.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
The Living Lands is an odd place for a colony of scholars.
The Living Lands is an odd place, period.
But so are the
I've noticed.
Animancers.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting
You
place.
do talk a lot, you know that,
It was
right?
founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Not every courtier is a useless hangor. hang on, you know?
Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
Charming.
Just wait till you meet the animancers. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Right, when the dream scorch appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair,
Yeah?
there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald
Okay.
Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
Is Emerald Stairs that dangerous?
Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
He's just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
I have
Let's
2
get
rules.
started.
No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Okay, so... Will I be able to go back? Or won't I? I really don't have anything to talk about, you guys. We're going. Another zone to explore. First thing I'll do after I unlock any sort of checkpoint here. Yes, I still can go back down. No, not at the moment. Oh, good. What the fuck is going on here? What are those? Really? Ah. That was very impolite. Are we done? Are we done?
Oh, fantastic. People, I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
What?
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Santa's cartographers, Voltaire?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cute as a button, but he's so high-strung. I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder.
What?
But
I know this
perhaps we
boy.
don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Isn't this Anjali? I have to check it out. Just give me a second. Yatsui. They have like a voice actress who is playing her? Yes, it's Anjali. It's the Symmetra from Overwatch. That's so great. Oh god, it's she. She is also a companion, right? I read about it. Wow, amazing. Huh? Perhaps you don't need one. Your toes dragging well down. It's true. You should touch my abdominal muscle. They ripple.
Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the three of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you say, boys? Should we experiment?
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
The whispers called to me. The Animancers are distressed. Stretched thin.
Oh, you're a tad creepy, you know that? I like it. I'm happy to tell you about the Animancers. Fetch me the artifact, and we can chat. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. But no one listens to me.
Okay, where am I supposed to travel? Here? No, wait, where is it? Retrieve the godless life. No, I have to travel there, but it's so far away. Okay. Oh, I see. It looks beautiful, though. Okay. Okay, that hurts. They explode themselves.
Take a moment.
Did you hear that? Never mind.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
It's bad? I don't know. Okay, we have the teleport here. Let's just go. Oh, it's so pretty though.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Like crops, and now look,
I love it. I will dig exploring this zone quite much, quite a lot. But for now, we are going to the fuel mass inferno. I want to start a quest now.
Hey, you! Go away!
I will come back to you, fret not. My friend. Ooh, that's lovely. I don't know what time of day it is though. Morning? People. Ooh. Okay, I got. Did I? Okay, on my way. I want to meet the second companion, third companion actually, because I already have two. I'm not good at math, I know.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that animals are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests when the time comes.
Stir quizzically.
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
She is.
Subtle means something different outside of Solace.
No, it's called Sarkat, honey. Okay, a lot of quests, I see. But I just want this one.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
That's the companion.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
Hello.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Freya at your service. Freya at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Silence. You'll know when I'm addressing you.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful.
I know.
You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
I don't
Now
care.
that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
And
A
I
cart
agree
full of
with you.
spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad.
Did
The
though.
Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
That's what I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the dream scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
But you do. What would it take for you to fix it?
Before we can deal with the dream scourge, we first need to understand it.
That makes a lot of
Fortunately,
sense.
new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Maybe we can solve the dream scourge rationally. Let's cool our head, Avowed. What was that about your family basement?
It's nothing. Our governor is backed into a corner and lashing out. I almost respect him for it. Buy me a drink sometime, and I'll tell you all about my family's basement.
Deal. First, we take care of the dream scourge, though.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Sure I will, because I know you are the next companion, Giatta,
I'll find
right?
us another bedrock.
What's this here? Yes. Okay, cool. Ooh. I do want to speak with Giatta, but I don't really know where she is.
Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal assets.
Is it good? No. Giatta, you should have told me where your house is, because I'm really bad at finding things for myself. I'm going into people's places. I don't want to go.
Your soul knows. And what it
No. Okay.
it was a healing crystal.
Okay, her house is somewhere here. Hello.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
We made a breakthrough. For the first time, the device successfully gathered essence into the Adra core. I credit the interlocking rings, a design our colleague took from ruins across the sea. She believes the rings pull essence out of the surroundings, as wind currents pull dust or pollen, though I am troubled by what this implies. When we use animancy to mimic a natural process, we get better results. Why? I hear the award for best achievement in agriculture goes to Giata Castell. Thank you for your hard work and innovation. Last season's pumpkins were larger, rounder, and grew at record speed. Please join us to receive your award of the copper bars of 10 copper bars and slice of Vanessa Pastor's blue ribbon flashberry pie. Well done, Giata, you earned it. Where is that? Oh, this. Ah, that was my bad. Yes, let's talk.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
I know.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Then why didn't anyone speak up with you?
Because they're cowards. To them, I'm just a cautionary tale. A fallen animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I'm sorry about your exile, Giata.
So am I. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you.
Why?
I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
It wouldn't be the first time I sacrificed my ethics in exchange for an ally.
We haven't even gotten started and we're already talking about ethics. I can tell I'm going to like you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
As people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Messiverno. Forever.
For God's sake, Quility, say something encouraging to your pupil.
You may not see it from this vantage, my dear, but you have outgrown these walls. I always knew this day would come, just as I knew how much it would pain you. Please, just leave. That's all I ask.
Quilici. I will make you proud.
Quilici, I will make you proud.
Once again, you missed the point. You have made me proud, Giada.
Thank you. I'm ready. Well, not ready. We have a few loose ends to tie up first. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Will your colleagues even talk to me after what happened to you?
Don't worry. Ignasi can't banish us all. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
So what's your theory on the Dream Scourge anyway?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy.
Hi, which quest failed? I don't agree with that. Oh, I had to make this quest before I talked to her.
Assistant.
Oh no. So I can't recruit her if I want to finish that one particular quest for Anjali's character. Okay. That's horrible. I just wasted so much time pursuing a character I can't even recruit at the moment. I'm coming back to Donshaw and I'm gonna explore everything without Giada.